Crew Chief. Curious, cunning, cool, Crew Chief. There are two types of Crew Chief players. There are those who understand its inherent strengths and realize that it's a fantastical support deck that unlocks the possibility for many unique builds. And then, there's this guy. He just installed the game 10 minutes ago, and curiously, his perk deck hasn't moved from 0 out of 9 yet.
Now stand aside, worthy adversary.
'Tis but a scratch.
A scratch? Your arm's off.
No, it isn't.
Well, what's that then?
I've heard worse.
Armorer. Astoundingly average, albeit absolved. Armorer is for the player who wants a perk deck that doesn't intrude on their playstyle. The deck is extremely simple. Extra armor, invincibility, that's pretty much all it is. Despite this, the deck is extremely powerful, and those who main Armorer are well aware of this. These players will be extremely consistent, if anything else.
I said, if you...
I don't know what the fuck this is. I have to see some weird shit just to come up with quirky memes for these videos, guys. Terry, what are you doing? Muscle. Muscle makes me madly infatuated with health. This deck is pretty much the health version of Armor. It's another deck that is almost entirely passive and barely intrudes on your experience. That being said, with a consistent 2-shot health pool and constant free healing, this is a deck for sensible folks who know what they're doing, but they might take quite a few downs because more likely than not, they'll be fucking shit, dude. They'll be using loud guns.
Too loud? It's supposed to be loud, it's fucking firearms.
Duck this one.
Rogue. Rarely recognized radiators of rage. Rogue players are an enigma that few can really understand. They're either playing so casually that they just don't give a fuck what happens in any game they join, or they just suck and don't understand the game at all. Whatever the case is, they're gonna run into the cops' loving arms and dare you to do something about it.
Hey, fuckface! I need help! I'm over here!
Crook. Cozy, calm carries. When it comes to Crook, you have to pay attention to what armor they're using to know what this person is like. If they're using an HBV, this person knows what they're doing. They understand the core of what Crook is and know how to play to its specific strengths. If they're using an LBV, they're a hipster rogue player who want to look different but can't actually cope with not having at least 50 dodge. Because, well, they're bad.
Wanker.
And if they're using anything else, they're stupid.
The frustrating thing about Hitman is it's one of the few perk decks that clearly focuses on a specific playstyle, that being Akimbo, and tries to make it better, which is, in my opinion, what all perk decks should do.
Hitman. Holding, hoping, and hindering. Hitman is by far one of the worst decks in the game. Now, of course, I love the deck, but I can't deny that most people who are using it are throwing. Now, you'll probably fire back at me and say, Dexter, if someone willingly uses Hitman, they must know at least the fundamentals of death sentence and how to play effectively, and to that I say,
Great, now none of us can watch TV. That's my TV!
Burglar. Blamed, bullied, and boycotted, Burglar is the black sheep of perk decks. It's not good for stealth, it's not good for loud, and people who use it are hung on a cross. Despite this, people who use Burglar tend to be pretty damn good. It's a dodge deck, but not one that has so much fucking Christ. But not one that has so much dodge it can just carry you without thinking. So, next time you see a gamer using Burglar, and you think about kicking them from your lobby, consider the fact that you might just be jealous of their confidence.
Holy shit!
Infiltrator. Immersed, imbibed, but not impactful. Infiltrator is simultaneously Armorer but worse, and also Socio but worse, mixed into one deck. For every Infiltrator player, there are 10 Armorers and at least 5 Socios. You don't see this deck almost at all, but when you do, this person is a hipster who's trying to desperately prove Infiltrator's worth. Yes, they'll be able to dumpster any doser that comes their way, but their KPM will be lower than my SAT scores. Did I actually write that? Man, how the fuck am I supposed to make a joke out of that?
Boy, fellas, let's do the Are You a Sociopath test. I'm gonna ask you some questions. We're gonna find out if you're crazy like me.
Boy, if that isn't nightmare-inducing, I don't know what is. Sociopath. Screamin', sockin', sillies. Sociopath is a very generalistic deck that can cover most bases. Armor, health, damage in the form of melee. People who use Sociopath realize this and use it to get very creative with builds. Due to Sociopath's incredible survivability, this person will be a great asset to the team no matter their mechanical skill. A great all-arounder.
5 reasons to not quit your gambling addiction. Number 5.
Gambler. Gathering ammo, granting health, getting graced. Gambler. Yes, editing decks here. You enjoying the video so far? So I said the word grace in the intro for Gambler, and I was like, I wanted to use this funny little video that Bad 1K made. It's a carrot game, and you know, he gets graced, but then I started watching this video, and there's just a lot of oddities in this one little meme clip. So first of all, he's getting shot by the heavy, right? You know, it's a normal interaction, heavy in the corner, funny meme.
XD.
But he actually, you see, first is the 225, and then there's a 56. He got graced. The question is, who the fuck shot that 56? There is nobody in this room, and yet it comes from the same direction. I don't get it. And then second of all, this chat is just it's great. Gambler is an unfortunate deck that just isn't good. That being said, those who are using Gambler are those with pure hearts, if maybe a little misguided. That being said though, they're usually just not very good. And in addition to that, they're gonna steal all the ammo on the ground, which also means they're gonna walk straight into enemy fire just to take your ammo. Yeah. Grinder. Grumbling, groaning, grinding with Grinder. If you play Grinder, you're probably boring. Let's be honest, it's just a side effect of the deck. Grinder has a whole 2 armor choices to its name, being the LBV, or if you're feeling daring today, Suit. And come on, I know all you fuckers out there running Grinder are running something like fucking Dragon's Breath or Tombstones. I hate this fucking deck.
Ore.
Yakuza. Yakuza?
Look at this one! SpongeBob, I see him!
Maniac. Misguided, in need of mentor, Maniac. This is pretty cut and dry. Maniac is terrible. It's way too complicated to explain in this silly video, but damage absorption fucking sucks in Death Sentence. That being said, it's very complicated to get use out of Maniac, and anybody who actually understands the deck is probably playing something else. So yeah, the rest are just bad.
President Obama will go down as perhaps the worst president in the history of the United States! Exclamation point at real Donald Trump. Well, at real Donald Trump, at least I will go down as a president.
President is my favorite deck, and not just because I can relate to it.
Ex-president. Educated, enthused, earning their way to empowerment. Ex-president. I'll admit it, ex-president has always been my favorite deck, so I'm going to be completely biased. Ex-president players are surprisingly consistent considering the deck that's used. Ex-president itself is made pretty complicated by armor choice and health caps, but it usually comes down to suit or LBV. Maybe ICTV if you're a memer. Regardless, this person will be a keeper.
I'm invincible. I can't be vinced. I'm invincible.
Anarchist. Did you get it? Because they always think they're invincible and then die to snipers? Whatever, I don't have to explain my jokes to you. Atrocious, absorbent assholes. Abandon all hope, ye who encounter an Anarchist player. If 4chan was a deck, it would be Anarchist. This is the perk deck for true Payday virgins. You're either with them or you're against them. Now, credit where credit is due. Anarchist is a very unique deck that has a lot of build variety. But holy shit, if the people who use the deck aren't completely obnoxious. Not only are they usually insufferable assholes, their inflated egos will usually end up getting them steamrolled. It's quite the sad existence, I have to assume.
In this video, I'm going to demonstrate a simple trick that you can use for removing rust from bicycle parts.
Biker. Bribing, baiting, and bouncing. Biker is a curious deck that isn't very good, but has one particular use that I've witnessed in public lobbies before. Getting carried. You see, Biker's abilities activate after every cop death. It doesn't matter who killed the cops, you reap the benefits. And in addition to that, the more you get shot, aka the more you suck, the more the deck does for you with these benefits. So basically, you can just sit around, get free health, and contribute nothing, like a true pub player. That would be, of course, if anybody actually used the fucking deck. Kingpin. Man, K is too hard for alliteration. If you want to unlock K alliteration, pay me $22.07. Jokes aside, Kingpin is one of the best decks for Death Sentence. But the problem, of course, is its exclusivity. You can't get it anymore, outside of piracy or buying keys. So you don't see a lot of Kingpin users anymore. That being said, those who do have it, use it religiously. It's their only deck. You might as well take all that other shit and throw it out the window. They don't want it. Sicario. Seeking Sloppy Solace. Sicario is a very mid-ass perk deck, and the only deck in the game that's better without using its throwable. Sicario is the Reddit perk deck. It's as simple as that. People of that community love this fucking deck, and the rest of us normal people just kind of forget it exists. It's a strange phenomenon, but if you don't believe me, I encourage you to go look at posts about Sicario for yourself. It's like a cult.
Give me a drink, bartender.
Stoic. Shoving sturdy supplements, shaken, not stirred. Stoic is a pretty hard crutch deck. I mean, it's hard to deny the impact of getting so many more health shots to take than normal. Especially when you take armor into consideration. Stoic is for the player that isn't quite confident in their ability to live with 2 to 3 shots, but doesn't want to stoop too low, and honestly, I respect that. Tag team. Titillating, tasty? Oh, what the hell. Heart is the only tag team play. hacker. Humble heaps of heaving garbage. Man, that's a throwback. There are so many things I could say about people who use the hacker perk deck in Payday 2. Nothing can describe my absolute hatred for this fucking waste of space in the perk deck lineup. So I'm not gonna.
As a nurse, you're going to be required to withdraw medications from glass ampules. And you'll want to know how to actually break this ampule without getting hurt.
Leech. So I'm just gonna keep it 100 with you guys. I completely forgot about Leech. Like, I literally just remembered it like moments ago. It's not in the fucking script. I didn't write anything about Leech. If that doesn't tell you anything about the deck, then basically it's a completely fucking overpowered crutch deck. Like, crazy fucking crutch. 11 hits, built-in rev, like, come on, what the fuck? Sorry, you Leech players, it's 2 AM and, just forgot about you.
I have to do 3 impressions, the best I can. That's what this minigame is.
Mario!
Mario!
Finish!
Copycat. Copious clusters of characters. This could literally be anybody. I mean, with 22 different options for the last card and 4 instances that have 4 different choices of boosts, somebody using Copycat could literally be playing any type of way, except for Zerg build. With that being said, no matter what you choose, Copycat is powerful. I mean, tactical reload and grace period, this shit is power creep to all hell. So despite the variety, what stays consistent is that this person is probably crutching like a motherfucker. And that is every perk deck in Payday 2. I think it's a lot easier to determine someone's playstyle by deck instead of by character because, you know, it's actually directly intertwined with gameplay. Tell me what you think though. Did you laugh? Are you pissed? Did I correctly assess your entire being? Let me know in the comments. I want to give a quick thank you to all my members: Troj, Adats, Spammy Rammy, Nesser, Guy, Presley, Wolfie Boy, Xeon, Fluffy Snow Goat, Starcraft 79, Sunlight PvPs, Piper, Benny Molto, Zor the Protogen, Merlin, Protein Sniffer, Sinful, Flaccid Pringle, Jarrao, Stop Now, Spiked S4M, Dark Dingus MD, 90% Fox, and Eat My Birds. Thank you for helping support me, especially while I'm unemployed because all of these bastards just don't want to fucking respond to any applications. If you'd like to become a member, it's only $3 a month. You get to be featured here and get a bunch of other cool stuff. And I have one more thing to say. Thank you to all of you. Last video has been fucking insane. And I have nothing to say but just so much thanks. You know, being on YouTube and spending so much time on these videos, it can get very demotivating when nobody watches them. So to see a video that I uploaded just as a wild card go fucking crazy it's the best. And it's skyrocketed my channel a lot. And just thank you so much. Thank you. And good night. So much of the fucking screen.
Actually, do you use MUI?
I don't know what the fuck that is.
So then you probably do. Oh my god, it's so bad
Look
without
at
MUI.
how much of the fucking screen that takes up.
Or join the stream. That's how bad it looks without MUI.
Hold on, I'm locked in. I'm locked in.
Look at that!
It's fucking insane.
This is what happens when you don't have MUI or the fading name.
Is there copy pastas for more weapons?
Oh wait, you know the new meta copy pasta?
Yeah.
Me watching Overkill
that's the gag. Oh, let me see if I can find
I'm down. Let me look at this. Oh my god, it's so bad.